Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequency is available for us to decipher, and we're gonna look at three cards. The first one is the details, the second one is what can be let go of, and the third is advice. So what's the frequency itself? And we have the Six of Cups, and what I'm getting is a comfort within, like a new space within is opening up where we actually can find rest and restoration and more peaceful state. It's a natural state that's getting anchored. If you've been doing a lot of nervous system regulation and things like that, like the goal is to reach that space and be able to access it whenever you need to as much as possible. And what I'm getting is that we have much more comforting energies that are slowly anchoring and grounding into the earth that actually bring this sense in within reach and possible for us to activate at this point in time. The same way you could walk in a room and feel tension, now you can walk into the world and feel held. That's what I'm getting, which is huge. Yes, the world can be a damn stressful place. We know that. But this is like an undercurrent. What I'm getting is like you walk into your workplace, and usually you'd feel maybe the tension or a bunch of people's emotions and like pressure and all those things. And then subjacent to that, like there's like a underline of that frequency, which was never really there before, that actually speaks different words to your psyche as you're in that space. So instead of being on like on the radio station of pressure, you can be on the radio station of comfort. And what I'm getting is under pressure, it's like, oh, you'll miss the deadline, you didn't do this right, what's taking them so long to answer me back, whatever. And the comfort, the radio station, would be you're doing great, there's only this much left, they'll get back to me as soon as they're available, and anything that needs to get done will be done within the right timing, and you just like trust, and it actually you can feel it, so that's huge. And that's like I'm really happy I get to like put words onto that, because that's things that I've been really sensitive to like all my life. But how do you explain that to anyone? Like you can visibly tell when people are on the pressure frequency, like for sure, but you can't really like bring people there. Like they really have to have some level of predisposition, or at least like a strong asking to call it towards themselves. So at least putting it into words makes it more widely available that it exists and how to connect to it. So now what can we release? And it's the Five of Swords, which on this channel represents usually interference and psychic attacks. And what I'm getting also is to focus on the anchored sword, and it's as if when you choose to tune into that radio station, when you anchor onto that frequency, like you just need to remain aware that you're not living in ponyland all of a sudden. Like there is a lot of chaos, there is a lot of interference, there is a lot of ill will around you, possibly at all times. And it's part of the whole context over here, and it's okay to acknowledge it. Like you can't just like this is not love and light fest on this earth plane. Like it clearly is not, it really isn't. And I wish like heavy and dangerous and interfering elements would be discussed more freely. The thing is, you need to be built in a certain way, or handle it in a certain way, because there can be immense backlash depending on how you bring it up. So I kind of understand why it's not talked about like made so available for most people to understand the darkness of it all. But like I'll try my best over here. So just like always keep in mind that there is, even when you're choosing the best, most like highest option, there always is this running in the background. For now, it's kind of like the context, you know. It's changing faster than it was before, for sure, but it needs to remain acknowledged. Like, you don't want to just like run in the forest and not acknowledge that there's branches all over the floor, you know. And now what's the advice? And we have the Knight of Pentacles, and it's saying you can trust your movement. You can trust, the emotion you're stepping into. So it's the flow. Being on this radio station of internal comfort brings you into a different type of flow. And at first, it's kind of like learning to navigate a new internal space, and it translates quite quickly in the way like people might perceive you or something like that. And it's just to get used to it, because it will feel different, and it's new kind of like skills you need to like harness. And you can trust though that it's a very positive movement, and it's bringing you into a space that's a lot more sustainable. So I hope this helps.